I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill. And the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this Fazil with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Evet, yeni tapınakçı, öldürmemiz gereken yeni tapınakçı üyesi açıldı. The Great Symposium, artık nasıl okunuyorsa, House of the Wisdom, Bilgelik Evi'ne gideceğiz.
You go on ahead. I think I'll have a quiet night.
ستعلمني الحياة قريبا. ودعنا الجن ومن أجلي
لا أحد يعلم متى سيعود الحسن.
I was very impressed by the lecture on medicine Master Al-Kindi gave. Hey! Keep your distance.
The symposium should be here.
Tell people what to do.
Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
هل تبدو لك الشرطة متحمسة؟
House of the Wisdom.
I am excited about Fazil's lecture. He will share the wisdom.
أستاذ حنين باید.
لكني أسمع ضوضاء غريبة. أراهن على أن أبا القاسم
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
Bunlara kulak misafirliği yapacağız. Konuştuklarını dinleyeceğiz.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
لقد طور صاحب الشرطة الحراسة حقا.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
هذا المدعو جابر بن الوليد يخرج عن السيطرة بسرعة. العلويين وبني علي والقبائل عند
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
النهر كبير، لكن هل غابة؟
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is
Karim, I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Ah, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
The translator. Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
أسترق السمع إلى العلماء وتجار التحف الغريبة.
يريد مني يبدو أن الحجر.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
از آن فروشگاه محول بخرم. اما تنها رنگی که داشتم
These House of Wisdom boards collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the hidden ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
العمل على أرخميدس. لقد كنت أتوق إلى وضع يدي على تلك الأعمال على مدار أجيال.
سآتي متأخرا الليلة قبل العشاء بإذن الله، لكن علي مساعدة أبي معشر العجوز بعد المغرب.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
تعجب علماء الرياضيات مراجعة المقترحات التي شارين إضافات طفيفة، لكن حتى هو يسلم
Attention Symposium attendees. The Great Scholars Lecture will begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounty snacks and the sparkling wit of your fellow guests.
السعادة في التعامل مع
الجلبة ليلة ولم يعد
قبل العشاء بإذن الله سيئة، لكن علي مساعدة وليس عالما سيئا.
That astronomer might be one of them. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
قال إنه سيفكر فيها ويعود.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today, I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe.
Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please
Feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
Evet, kahraman Fazil denilen bu liderlerini, tarikatçı liderlerini uyardı. The Fazil the Great Scholar. Bu adamı suikast düzenleyeceğiz. Bu adama suikast yapacağız ama adam gizlendi. Gizlice içeriye girmemiz gerekiyor.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiya. I need to hunt him down. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
İçeriye girmenin bir yolunu bulmalıyız.
Where is the kahraman? I used to complain about the shortness of the material. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the powerful terror on the great scholar's face?
He looked like somebody about to get his skull
exciting. How do you think frightened the great scholar?
Forget I mentioned
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
إياك ونسيان إنهم يحتجزون عليا الآن يا قرة في علم لقد أمسكت به. أعتذر إذا كررت كلامي.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you. I need your help, my friend.
Got a spear in the back. Though it took all winter to heal.
The Greek dogs are coming. Those fireflies Brian mentioned, they are...
إذا رأيت ريم
نادرة. زوجتي.
You know, it was...
أشعر وكأن كل
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use
Fazil's
my
greatest
weapons
work.
again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase. I better not use my weapons here.
كان مقطعا في كتاب جوامع
رأيت بنفسي
في موقف الإغريقيين من كل هذا يواجهنا كأن لدى افتقار القيادة المناسبة في سامراء بالتأكيد.
هل قرأت أحد
عند أفريقيا أصدقاؤنا الأغالبة؟
هل تظن أن الأتراك سيتحركون ضد المسؤولين مرة أخرى؟
شخص ذكي جدا.
هل حدث أن مهلا
حفظه الله وأطاعه
الذي يتناول سأحتاج
احترست واردش نشویم
كم أرغب في الحصول على
أصدقائنا ورثة الفراسة حقا داخل المدينة المدونة.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Hold on! Face death! There you are! Yeah! No! Get back here! Fleeing! Like some Greek shit! Got you! I will not fail! Be a damn coward!
جاءه الأمر حتى إنه خرج من الباب عاري الرأس أصلع مثل البيضة. هل خطر على بالك مغادرة بيتك دون شيء على رأسك؟
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer to
I'll silence you!
avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? Those screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
What? Damn you!
I'm no threat! Not part of this!
This key could be useful.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer to avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement makes my stomach cold to hear such pain.
I better not use my weapons here.
أيا يكن ما تظن كاهلي تفكيري في الأمر كان مقطعا في كتاب جوامع
Hey! How much longer can you hide? Time to die!
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
Hey! I will not... You die!
I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
Hold a moment.
What? When I find you, you will bleed.
Hey, wait, what? I like these odds. I'll call for help. Just you wait.
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
What? Meet your god!
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here. Gatekeeper!
Those who came before are...
Are those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Huh? I will kill you! Going to rip your guts out! Don't think you're breathing. No!
Nobody. It was no.
Not ever.
What? Hey! I will touch you. Bad day.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Please, take me back there. I don't belong here.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
This way doesn't look right.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous brutes in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid?
Korkuyor musun? Korkma diyor. Korkmuyoruz. Senin işini bitireceğiz.
This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
Evet arkadaşlar, suikastimizi yaptık. Bu iş bu kadar. Bu adamın
This
da
may
işini
be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
Bizim işimiz bu.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
Sinsice içeriye sızdık. Adamın Fazil'in işini bitirdik. Ama şimdi buradan kaçması var tabii ki. Buradan kaçmamız gerekiyor.
I need to get out of here. Get back to Tibet. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
Arkadaşlar videoyu beğendiyseniz like atmayı unutmayın. Bir görevi daha tamamladık. Fazil denilen adama suikast düzenledik. Tarikatçı üyelerinden biri. Ve kaçmayı başardık. Görevi burada sonlandırıyorum. Videoyu beğendiyseniz like atmayı, yorum yapmayı ve kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Görüşmek üzere.